Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing how to do this nail look and how to recreate your own charms. So yeah, enjoy. Alright, hi, so I'm just going to be using this little nail holder. I got it from Amazon. It cost about 25 bucks, I believe, maybe less. And it came with these four other, because the one's holding the nail right now. And they're magnetic, so I just have it stuck to this. It's actually a Bath and Body Works lid. So I'm just using a nail here that is from Amazon as well. It's a press-on nail and it's a stiletto tip. I have it glued to the top using a hot glue gun because it just works best, doesn't move on me, and it easily comes off. So I'm going to be using a couple different products. These are actually little molds I made using a glue gun. So you just press the glue gun out into the shape of like a dime or bigger depending on your charm, and you press your charm in, whatever you want to use, and you just put them in and they pop out just like that. If you use either gel or acrylic to fill it, it pops right out. Obviously if you use gel you got to cure it, so I recommend using a transparent gel because it cures it the best. I tried it with a opaque white and it did not work because the glue is not clear enough for the the gel to cure through. And so the heart one does have a charm in the middle because I made it to where you can fit a charm inside so that it's not sticking out. Other products you will need is like whatever charm you want to use. You can use whatever sizes. I'm going to use a variety, and then obviously the color you want to put under. I'm using this Coselia brand from Amazon. It's like a taupe type of brown. They don't have names, so it's just number 41. I'm sorry if you just heard the Febreze thing go off, so that's great. But yeah, that's the color, so it's a great color. I think it works really, really well. It cures perfectly, and they're pretty opaque, so that's a good one. They're pretty cheap. And then you're going to use whatever base coat you want. I think that's what I'm going to show you here next. Yeah, so this is my base coat. It's called Tomica. It's from Amazon as well. It came in a double pack with the top coat. Sorry, I don't know why it's dirty. It's kind of sticky. And then whatever top coat you want to use, you can go ahead and grab whatever top coat you want to use. And I'm using a cheap one from Amazon as well, the Coselia one. I use this when I do nail designs that I'm not going to be using on anybody or myself, just because I don't want to use up too much product. So these are just some small gems I'm going to use to fill around the nail. They are from the dollar store, so you can get gems from anywhere. I love grabbing them from the dollar store because they can get pretty expensive or just annoying to buy online depending on where you get it from. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is use all these products. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with a base coat. I decided not to file the top to see how it would go, and it actually worked fine, so you don't have to file the top if you don't want to. If you're doing it on someone, I recommend it, but for this, it doesn't really matter. And then I went ahead and cured it for about 30 seconds. So after curing that base coat, I went ahead and did a first top coat of this color here. You can do as many top coats as you want. I only ended up doing 2, which is all I needed, but depending on what you're doing, you might need more. You're going to be filling it with jewels and gems on top, so it doesn't really matter at the same time. But yeah, like if you're working on somebody though, you probably do want it to look as best as you can, so this doesn't really matter. So I just cured it for 30 seconds and then did a second top coat, curing that for 30 seconds again as well. So that's with 2 coats of polish, and just so you do know, I ended up somehow not recording that, so I actually have 2 different nails, so this one's not filed to the shape as the other nail, and then I just did the 2 top coats of this. So I'm just showing you what I did with the polish, but I do have the actual finished nail on the side, so you won't see me put the charms on, but I'll explain what I did with the charms in a second here. I did cure this top coat for 60 seconds as well, just because it's the underlying top coat of everything. And now with the charms, I ended up using a poly gel to actually attach them instead of like a hard gel or something thicker. I used a spatula, and I got this from Wish. It came in a little kit with this guy. You'll see in other videos that I have, I explained where this came from and I think the price. So this is what it looked like with the color, and then this is what it looked like once I put the charms on. I'm so sorry you guys couldn't see me putting them on. You'll see me put the jewels on though as well to fill in the areas. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple different random pieces that I want to use in order to fill the little spaces on the sides, as you can see. And when working with polygels or gels, in order to attach gems, you do still need to cure it. With most items that you want to attach gems with, unless it's like a glue, you do need to cure it. So I'm just using that Coselia top coat in order to attach the smaller gems, because you don't need anything more heftier, especially if you're not using it on a client. So this is what I would recommend if you're just going to attach a couple gems, unless you have gem glue, which I don't. So I do recommend doing this in phases depending on how many jewels you're going to attach. So I recommend going in with like a couple bigger ones first and trying to fill in a couple areas, and then curing it for 30 seconds and then going back in and filling them more. So that's what you'll see me doing here as well. Now everything in this container is from the dollar store as well, and I'm just grabbing a couple of the smaller diamond pieces that I have to fill in some spaces, because I wanted a couple of variations between the sizes. And do whatever color pattern you want, whatever style you want. I just really had a Sailor Moon type of baby doll vibe with this, so I really enjoyed putting the moon on there, and all the pieces looked very coherent together. So it's really up to you if you want to do something along the lines of this, or you could do whatever you want. This is just an idea of how you can do it. So I am kind of picky with my placement, so you'll see that's why I take a little bit of time with placing everything compared to some other people. And I am sorry for the angle, that the way it is. I realize it's a bit angled, it's weird. I got a new ring light, so I'm testing it out and seeing how it works. So the lighting I find is a lot better, but the angle I guess I gotta work on a little bit. So now that I'm finally happy with the placement, I'm just going to top coat everything to seal everything in. Now I do find that when I top coated the heart, it kind of blurred it out and didn't make it look as nice as I wanted it to. So that's one thing to keep in mind, maybe not doing too thick of a top coat on top of the charms. But hey, I'm working at it. So if you guys want a video, by the way, of me making the charms and showing you guys how I do that with the glue gun, then please let me know and I will definitely do that. If not, I'm probably going to do it anyways. So yeah, and this is the final product, just curing that for 60 seconds. Doing the one last little top coat on there and then curing that for 60 seconds. And then yeah, that's basically all you need to do. Alright, so here is the final product. I actually really liked it. It's the thumb size, so I believe it's a size 1 tip, so it actually looked so cute when I kind of played with it on my thumb after. With these being press-ons, depending if they fit your nail already, you can easily go ahead and just make full, press-ons yourself and just go ahead and switch them out whenever you want, and that's what I'm kind of hoping to do. And that's actually what's on my nails right now, is those type of press-on nails, so I'm hoping to work with that and see how that goes. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this nail design and try recreating it yourself. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.